Shalom, shalom. Want to say all praises be to Abanawa Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone and well. Shalom to the sincere brethren. I came out there across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing the truth, the good news of Yahweh Shai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Are proclaiming the downfall of Esau Edom, the so-called white man and his wicked empire. So this video is going to be entitled, This Truth Gives Us the Answers. This truth gives us the insight, especially dealing with these end times, and really dealing with the happenings on the earth, and the woes and the issues that are faced the world, especially the issues that face you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. So we're not in darkness like these other people in the world. They can't understand why Jake, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are on the bottom. They can't understand why the wealth gap is continuing to increase, so on and so forth. But we in the truth, we understand and we know why. We have the answers, man. Through the power of the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, we got the answers, man. And also we got the solutions for the elect of the nation of Israel. We have the solution, man. Really, we telling you the solution overall, man. You understand? And even this Jake, this simple-minded Jake, he told you that the so-called white man, a couple of years ago, he was testifying in it was at a Congress or someplace like that. He was like, yeah, the so-called white man is the issue of the earth, man. Which the Bible tells you that, man. So this is the book of First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. So basically Paul saying, you should already know this. You already know this. Something that the apostle to her always tells us. After the camp, at times we go over like questions and answers, so on and so forth. Apostle always say, yo, you brothers already know this, man. You brothers already know this. Same thing for brothers and sisters in the truth, knowing the truth, so on and so forth. Following after Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You already know this, man. You already know why the so-called black woman and so-called black man can't get along. You already know why Jake is on the bottom socioeconomic. You already know why the abortion rate is so high. We already know these things, man. The power and the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is written in the scriptures, man. You already know what's going to happen, man. You understand? You already know what's going to happen in these last days and times, man. You understand life. You understand? You understand death. You understand the end times. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. Come, a thief in the night to what the people in the world, man. The coming destruction, the coming downfall of this society, the coming chaos, the coming martial law, so on and so forth that's coming to this world, especially here in America. We're not in darkness. We're not in darkness. You understand? We know perfectly what's going to come. But it's going to catch the world like a thief in the night. Because they're blind, man. They're the blind. They're the blind. These heathens, 2/3 of Jake, these women, blind leading the blind, man. They can see that shit ain't right, but they don't have the answers. They don't know. They don't know the final outcomes. They don't know they don't understand the signs of the times, man. A lot of people know shit ain't right, but they're thinking that's just how it's going to be and it's going to get better and shit going to work out. No, shit ain't going to work out, man. This society had an end. This society had a fall, man. Jake ain't going to be on the bottom forever. We're not going to be servants to the so-called white man forever, man. Baruch 3:8 had an end, man. Like what Lamentations, the 4th chapter tells you. The captivity of the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans had an end, man. The law being slack, Habakkuk, the 1st chapter, that had an end. The wicked ways of this world, the unrighteous ways of this world had an end, man. It's not going to be this way forever, man. We're not going to be stuck in the valley of the shadow of death forever, being all sickly, different sickness, ailments, body pains, hurting. Nah, this shit had an end, man. And we're not ignorant to that, brothers and sisters in the truth. We're not ignorant to the fact that this place had an end. We have the answers, man. We have all the answers that we need in these last days and times, man. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. God, which is what the politicians saying, DJ Trump saying, make America great again. No, but we're not in ignorance. We understand, yo, Trump ain't making shit great again, man. All you're gonna do is isolate America more and more, create more divisions in America between Democrats and Republicans, between black versus white, between Latino versus white, so on and so forth. He's gonna sow more divisions, create more divisions, shift America to a more nationalist policy to rival these nations like Russia and China, so on and so forth. So we understand, like, yo, Trump ain't doing nothing to upset prophecy. Trump is falling in line, perfectly in line with our biblical prophecy. You understand? First, same with Putin, same with Xi Jinping, same with all the leaders of the earth, man. Kim Jong-un. You know what I mean? They're moving on them third world leaders, so to speak. China, North Korea, Iran. They're moving on what? Joel 3 and 9. Falling in rightly in line with prophecy. Same with the economic situation, this whole tariff situation. Trump coming up against these different nations, especially China. What? To make these nations hate America more and more. They're still gonna do business, but they're just giving them more and more of a reason to destroy America when that time comes, man. When the Lord put that evil thought in their mind, they're gonna be like, yeah, man, let's do it, man. Let's shoot them nukes, man. You know what I mean? When they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. God. So the wicked is not going to escape. America is not going to escape. The Edomites here in America, 2/3 of Jacob here in America is not going to escape, man. The only people that's going to escape is the elect of the nation of Israel here in America, man. And then you're going to have these different heathens and even Israelites globally. You know what I mean? A lot of them going to escape, man. The rebels of the Israelites that escape globally, they're going to be put down if they don't accept the truth. And then you heathens, you're going to be ushered into captivity, man. You're going to be cleaning up the earth and building up the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You understand? Thus say the scriptures, thus say the Holy Bible. And we have the insight to these things, man. The Lord gave us the understanding, man. The Lord opened up our pineal gland to understand these things, man. See, Jake in the world don't know what's going on, man. Or they might know, but they don't have the full understanding. They might have some inclinations, yeah. You have some so-called wise Jakes in the world. But really, they ain't wise when they come. They really ain't on a level if you don't come in with the scriptures, man. If you don't have the full understanding of the truth. You understand? You're missing the key component. Yeah, you understand 2 men shouldn't get married. Okay. But that's really simple wisdom, man. You understand certain things, like, oh, a man is over a woman. So, yeah, these things are esteemed as high things in this world. But really, that's simple wisdom, man. I understood that when I was 6 years old, man, 5 years old. You understand? But society are falling such a low level that these simple things, man, the order of man, woman, and children, that's why this red pill community shit is so big. Because they pushing forward the order that's set forward in the scriptures, telling you that a man is over a woman. But that's a simple thing, man. That's an obvious thing. But that's to show you how low this world has fallen. That men on YouTube speaking about a man being over a woman being traditional, so on and so forth, it esteemed as, yeah, motherfuckers sharing that on here in Babylon. But that's to show you how messed up Babylon is, man. Show you how messed up things has gotten. That's why this earth, man, needs a refreshing, man. It's gonna come together, thermal destruction, because Babylon is the head of the earth, basically. It's the superpower of the planet. So if Babylon is corrupted, really the whole earth is corrupted. You understand? The whole earth is corrupted. So this whole earth need a reset, man. And the reset is gonna come to what? The downfall and destruction of Babylon the Great, which is America, man. You understand? So verse 4, but ye brethren are not in darkness, kind of like I was saying, man. We're not in darkness. We understand, we have the answers. We know why shit is the way it is, man. We know why the happenings in the earth is happening, man. We know why the black woman is out of order. We know why our woman is against us. We know why Jake is on the bottom. We know why America is doing this whole economic tariff situation. We understand why America building up troops in the Middle East. We understand why America back in Israel. We understand all these things, man. all these things better than the so-called scholars, man. Brothers can break it down, elder brothers can break it down, the apostles can break it down. We the real scholars, man, from the apostles on down. The scholars on geopolitics, economics, man. You understand? Most importantly, biblical prophecy. The real scholars, man. Apostles, elders of Great Millstone on down, and like-minded men, same way. We the real scholars, man. We understand the happenings of the earth, man. But ye brethren, but ye brethren are not in darkness, that they should overtake you as a thief can. So we're not in darkness, man. You know what I mean? And we in them times where, we understand what's going on. We just patiently waiting and patiently anticipating and patiently watching the signs of the end of time, man. The end of Esau's age. Because we got the answers, man. But the world don't. Or the world have some half-ass answers, man. We have, like the apostles always like to say, we have the 100% truth, man. We have the answers necessary in these last and times to pass the test, man. Lord's willing, we be part of the hopeful elect. Verse 5, ye are children of the light and children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Come. Because what? We became new creatures in Yahweh Shai, so we're not subject unto the sin of this world. Yeah, we go off, but we cover through the blood of Yahweh Shai, being members of the hopeful elect. So let me jump back to Jeremiah 28 and 8. Because that's why really the world is perplexed, because nobody has the answers, man. Nobody in the world has the answers, man. But they don't want to come to the brothers in the truth. They don't want to come to the apostle of the truth to receive the answers, man. We tell them the answers, but they don't want to receive it. Especially Jake. But the world in general, they don't want to receive the answers that we have to say. They don't like it. Because the answers mean, especially for Esau, mean the downfall of his society. For Jake, meaning that he can't be wicked no more. For the so-called black woman, meaning that she can't be a whole no more, man. So Jake don't want to hear that, man. Jeremiah chapter 28 and 8. But guess what? No matter what you got to say. Let me actually get Romans. Is that Romans 3 and 3? It don't matter what you got to say, man. It matters what the Lord prophecies say. And the Lord said he is not a man that he should lie. So the prophecies are set. The judgments are set. The salvation is set. Romans chapter 3 verse 3. For what if some did not believe? None. And most of the world don't believe. They don't believe us. Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, is a so-called black man. They don't believe that Negroes, Latinos, or Native Americans is the next rulers of the planet. A lot of them don't believe America is Babylon the Great. They don't believe a myriad of things, man. But guess what? Is that going to make it not true? Hell no, man. They don't believe America is going to be destroyed with nuclear missiles. But does that make the word of the Lord without effect? Hell no. Hell to the na. You understand? Romans chapter 3 verse 3. For what if some did not believe, shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Yahweh forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sins, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. Can. So we running with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We want to overcome, man. We want to, as the scripture say, hold fast. But thou has until the Lord coming, man. Because we're looking for that prize, we're looking for that great reward. We're looking to be 100% righteous, man. You understand? You can see, man, these people are looking for answers, but you give them answers, they don't want the answers, man. They bugged out, man. They're sick. Especially pertaining to the Israelites. The whole head is sick, man. Judah down to Issachar. Especially here in Babylon the Great, you Jakes are sick. Black man, woman, and child, man. We're the last hope of our nation, the hopeful elect. We're the last righteous, we're the righteous ones, man. We're the light at the end of the tunnel as it pertains to our people, man. We're the light at the end of the tunnel. Yahweh Shai being at the tunnel. Yahweh Shai being a light, lighting on to us, man. You understand? Our faith in Yahweh Shai gives us that light. Gives us the answers, gives us the hope, gives us the faith, gives us the perseverance, man. That's one of the main things. Yeah, you have all the answers, But hey, you have to have the perseverance, because the other thing is, one of the main things, a lot of men have the answers, but what? They go back into the world, man. They fall out. As they say, the Lord prophecies ain't for no, man. It's cast off for time and times, man. But nah, man, we seeing the Lord prophecies nearer and nearer, man. So it ain't just about having answers, it's about applying it, man. It's about living it. It's about believing in it. It's about hastening it. It's about knowing that, yo, anytime, no. You understand? Because a lot of men have the answers, but they say, nah, it ain't no, man. Or I can do my own thing, or the Lord take it too long. Scripture say what? Impatience possess your souls. You understand? Because it ain't nothing back in the world for us, man. It ain't even nothing in the world for the people in the world. The people in the world are messed up, man. Like I was saying, the wealth gap is getting larger and larger. The dynamics between men and women is getting grimmer and grimmer. So on and so forth. So it ain't nothing back in the world for you to want to go back in the world. That's just Satan. That's just Satan, man. But hey, like the scripture say, many are called, but few are chosen, and we hope it to be that few chosen, man. Leaving the world behind, being delivered out of Babylon the Great, which is modern day Egypt, modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. Like Lot was delivered from Sodom and Gomorrah, we're looking to be the same, man. You understand? We're looking to be a part of that second Passover, man. That greater Passover, which is going to be from the land of the north, here in Babylon the Great, and across the four corners of the globe. The elect are being saved, man. So we have the answers, man. We have the insight. We're just hoping and praying and keeping the faith and doing the will of the Lord, that hey, we be found to be worthy and found to be a part of that number to be saved, man. Especially that 144,000 for the men, the true believing men out there. You understand? Hey, so with that, hope this lesson was edifying. I want to say all praises be to Abanawa, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Harakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, was the Quanium of great millstone who ruled well. And shalom to the elect. Abba the Ball, Kwame Yashala.